second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Oakland attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Stepping in, number 22. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans, without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Jed Lowry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair, a home run.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Into the box, Chris Davis. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 for the A's, courtesy of Jed Lowry. Bottom of the first coming up, and Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. Trevor Cahill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result is there.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. No movement on base. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Base hit into right center. Devers isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Hero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 26 for him on the season. And with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, they were nickel and diming him with single after single after single. Then they cracked him right over the head with a big fly for the grand slam. Can't imagine he's going to last much longer after 4 straight hits.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 13 home runs and 28 RBIs. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out. Got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw in time at first for out number 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and trouble there for Lowry. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stage. In this one, they're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit hard to third. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in, Matt Chapman. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Eovaldi, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Ball 1. Short, hit hard. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Digging in now, Rafael Devers. Singleton scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That one rolls foul. One out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Piscotty on his horse. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Pedroia takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A ball and a strike. Pedroia on third with 2 out. Here's the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. The 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Lowry is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Here's Matt Joyce now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. In there, 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now Joyce smacks one into right. Lots of carry on this one. Gone!
They call that the pesky pole down there. It's only 302 feet away, but this ball somehow stays fair and.
Batting 9th, catcher Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. No home runs as of yet, 10 RBIs. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 22.
Now to the plate, number 22. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. 0-2, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Semien leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Big swing of the bat by this guy in his last one. A grand slam that drove in 4, and that's helped this team lead by 2 runs up to this point.
And that misses 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. High in the air and deep to left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Just able to get a piece of that for strike. One. The 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Popped him up. And Lowry will look this one in for the first out. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. So striding in, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Scooped up on the backhand. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. And they'll slap the tag on him heading back to first, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage. The way he's been able to command his fastball, those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Liner toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk the home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
A ball and a strike now. Fastball called strike. 1 and 2. Olson over at second. Piscotty is over at first with 1 away. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Jonathan Lucroy is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Olson takes it in. Onto the pitcher, Cahill covering for the out. Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard hit ball to second. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off will be Athletic.
And a ball 1-0. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Swung on, missed, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
On the ground to the right side. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Lowry.
A ball and no strikes.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Liner toward right center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. And that one just missed outside. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Lowry leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a ground ball to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2-1. Hit hard to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. Score holds at 4-3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rafael Devers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Hero, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. In the dirt here. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Count is 1-2.
Two and 2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Matt Chapman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hard liner to center field. Calhoun is right there, one down. So stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. He singled his last time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Calhoun has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Joyce. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Liam Hendricks enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 16.
Striding in, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. High pop up. And they'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out to right. Heading after it is Piscotty. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He also has one home run. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down. Joe Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. 0-1 the count. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 22.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, number 22. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Soft liner towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Lawn darts and hand grenades right there. Mixing in some knocks. The unlikely.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. No balls and one strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it, fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Here comes the first pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Now the 2-1. Fastball that misses.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk.
And he scores on a daring steal of home. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Hard ground ball to 3rd. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Tyler Thornburg takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Thornburg playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done. And he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Olson goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
And a curveball gets away, and this ought to be a pass ball. And he will score from 3rd, and a real letdown behind the plate as that should go down as a passed ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will be Aaron gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to 1st. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than 2nd as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over it.
Hit out towards 2nd. One there. On to 1st, and Posey has bounced into a double play. Rafael Devers the next to bat. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Another 0-2 coming. And a swing and a miss on a pitch that winds up hitting him. And rather bizarrely, the inning is over. 1 left for the Reds. Ready now, Stephen Piscotty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Read this one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And there's the first out. Matt Joyce striding again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a high strike there, 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Popped him up. Moreland is there, and that retires the side. Jerry Familia will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Familia, 28 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
First pitch coming, here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Count is 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Simeon's there. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Now a hard liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with the historic Old State House here in Boston. Welcome back to baseball here at Fenway Park. So digging in now, number 22. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches. Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Jed Lowry will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Chris Davis will be next. Lifted in the air to center. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Matt Barnes takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Simeon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into the Blake Trinan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Missed with a slider. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. That
was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Buster Posey now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Bradley Jr.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Career against Blake Trinan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Calhoun is off at first with 2 away. Popped him up. The catch is made, and the A's have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final.